Paano nga ba mag-solve ng isang rational inequality? So dito sa video na to, makikita nyo meron tayong rational inequality na 2x plus 1 over x minus 2 is less than 1. Okay, how are we going to start? The first thing to do is to make the right side of the inequality be equal to 0. So we will transpose this one, to the left. Okay? So we now have 2x plus 1 over x minus 2 becomes minus 1 less than 0. Then simplify the left side of the inequality to make it as one expression. What we're going to do is to combine the two terms, and take note that since we have 1, we can express 1 as a fraction x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. Since we know that when we divide the same number, the result is just 1, less than 0. So bakit natin piniling x minus 2 over x minus 2? So that it will the two expressions have the same denominator. And we know to subtract two fractions with the same denominator, we simply subtract the numerator and copy the common denominator. So we have 2x plus 1 minus the quantity x minus 2 divided by the common denominator, x minus 2, less than 0. And this becomes 2x plus 1. Then distribute the negative. Negative times x is negative x. Then negative times negative 2 is positive 2. Divided by x minus 2 less than 0. Then combine similar terms. So 2x minus x is just x. Then 1 plus 2 is 3. Divided by x minus 2 less than 0. Okay, with this, we can now find the critical values. So the critical values are the value of x that make the denominator and the numerator equal to 0. And as you can see, we can simply write po natin, equate the numerator and denominator to 0. For the numerator, we have x plus 3 equals 0. Then transpose 3 to the right, it becomes negative 3. So one critical value or critical number is negative 3. Another one, we have x minus 2 equals 0. Then transpose it to the right, yung negative 2, it becomes positive 2. So it is the second critical value. Okay, we now have the number line. Then we will divide it into 3 regions. So we have at x equals negative 3, then x equals 2. So we choose test value. Let's say one number to the left of negative 2. Let's say negative 4. Then for this, let's say between negative 3 and 2, we can choose 0, then 3. Okay. At x equals negative 4, we simply substitute that value here and check if it satisfies this inequality. If it satisfies, then that region is a solution. Okay? So if x is negative 4, we simply substitute negative 4 plus 3 divided by negative 4 minus 2 less than 0. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. And negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. Less than 0. And that's 1, 6. is less than 0, which is no, di ba? Positive is always greater than 0. So this is not a solution. Next, how about 0? So we have 0 plus 3 divided by 0 minus 2. Is it less than 0? 0 plus 3 is 3. Then 0 minus 2 is negative 2, less than 0. Positive 3 over negative 2, this is a negative. Automatically, it is less than 0. So this is a solution. How about 3? 3 plus 3 over 3 minus 2. Is it less than 0? 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 minus 2 is 1. And 6 over 1 is 6, less than 0, which is no. So therefore, this is not a solution. Thus, we can now say that the solution of the original inequality is the middle region, this region only. And what is our solution? Ang ating solution are the numbers between negative 3 and 2. Are we going to consider negative 3 and 2 as part of the solution? But as you can since the inequality sign is just less than, we simply use parentheses. Okay? But when it is less than or equal, we have to check which endpoint of the interval is part of the solution and which is not part. Okay? But in this particular example, since the inequality sign is just less than, then we enclose the interval by a parenthesis. So negative 3, 2 is the solution of the inequality.